What's up, everybody? It's your second favorite platypus person. And much like the platypus, I don't do much. Good news, everyone. Our logo is finished and delivered. I was really impressed with it. I like it a lot. Hopefully you guys like it too. So I did order some spam cards, our first batch. If you guys see me, or in the future if you see Spacebun riding around, go ahead and ask us for one. We're going to try to hand them out to pretty much everybody that will take them. So now we can use that for spam cards, our channel logo, and our Instagram page. So it'll be a little bit more recognizable. But it's really cool because I can do this with it. I can do this with it. Oh, what's this in my hand? Oh, it's my logo. Hey, what's that in my rearview mirror? Oh, it's our logo. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's just our logo. So let us know in the comments what you guys think of it. So I did learn a new technique for doing wheelies. I don't really have the coordination yet to apply it to clutch up wheelies, but as far as my power wheelies, they've improved so much. Maybe a little too much, I don't know. I hurt myself on that one. The other day, MC Muppet was telling me how he was out practicing, and where he was, there was another guy doing wheelies, and he gave him some tips. And one of the tips he gave him was to wait for the front suspension to compress a little bit before you pop the clutch. But then I was watching this one video, and one thing that they said to do was to hit the rear brake just before you pop the clutch. And they applied it to some power wheelies too. So after I watched that video, I went out and I tried it. And the results were amazing. Like the very first attempt I did for a power wheelie using that technique, it brought it up so smoothly. And I just played around with it a little bit more and get a little bit more comfortable with it. But as far as using that to do power wheelies, I feel a lot more comfortable using that method than I do with my clutch ups. Although I still am practicing with the clutch ups, as you can see. But as far as the power wheelies, basically you got to be accelerating. So that's another thing too, is that whenever I try to do a wheelie, I'm always just keeping like a steady speed, and then I rip the clutch. But one thing they said is you got to be rolling on the throttle. You have to be accelerating, because when you are accelerating, it kind of squats the rear suspension a little bit, and then when you use the brake, it compresses the front suspension even further, and then it just kind of bounces you back up. So for the power wheelies, what I do is I start like mid 30s, and then I roll onto the throttle, and about 42, 45 miles an hour, I dump the throttle and I tap the rear brake, and then I get right back onto the throttle pretty good. And it pops up really easily for me like that. And I'm able to get a little bit more distance out of the wheelies. It may not be a whole lot higher, but the distance is what's really cool for me so far. And I found neutral. The difference, I feel like I've progressed so much just with this technique, even with my clutch up wheelies. I don't know how to explain it. I just feel a little bit more confident and better. So let me know what you guys think of this new method. Let me know if you've tried it. Let me know what your favorite method to do a wheelie is. Clutch up, power. What do you guys do? And of course I'm on a 1000, so if you have like a 600 or smaller, your speeds are going to be a little bit different on your bike. I'm doing these power wheelies in first gear around 45, maybe a little bit less than 45 miles an hour. And it's about the same when I'm doing clutch ups, except I'll be in second gear. Same speed though. So, and sorry, I'm gonna talk while I'm stopped for just a second. So just past this Walgreens over here, a couple months ago, there was a fatal motorcycle accident. A guy on a Ducati hit a car while the car was making an illegal U-turn here. And it's frustrating because cars are always making U-turns right here. And I noticed the other day that they finally put up a no U-turn sign right here. And then you can see the little memorial right here for the rider. So the van, I guess, was making a legal U-turn right here. And it really makes me mad because right here, people are always making U-turns where that street is. And I turn down that street a lot. So it's like when I'm right behind the car and they make a U-turn, I don't know that they're going to make a U-turn. So I'm going as if I'm making a left turn. And there's been times where I've almost hit the car because they're making a full U-turn and I'm just turning left. So that accident really hit home for me because it literally is right around the corner from where I live, but also because I've had to deal with the same issue at that same intersection and street. You know, it scared me too because the first I had heard of it, right when it happened, someone had said that it was a Ninja. And I have two neighbors that have Ninjas, and so I was like really worried for them. So you guys stay safe out there, watch for idiots driving. Even though you have the right of way, doesn't mean you have to use it. You know, if you're able to prevent the accident, even if that means you have to yield your right of way, you know, it's better to be alive than it is to be right? Alright, so that's about going to do it for today's video. If you guys liked it, go ahead and leave a like. If you want to see more, go ahead and hit subscribe. Make sure to leave a comment below and share with your friends. And I'll see you guys in the next one.